Hi guys, so it's hardly news to anyone when we say the Tory MPs are hypocrites, but the current attempt that's been put forward to limit second jobs for MPs has upset many members of Boris Johnson's party. We haven't heard much from Labour on this, but when it comes to the Tories, they're concerned that many MPs may need to adjust their lifestyles because clearly £80,000 a year is not enough to live on. Here, Tory MP Andrew Rosindell tried to convince his boss Boris Johnson to consider how this will impact the lives of hard-working MPs. Perhaps you remember this guy when he said something else when it came to universal credit.
One Tory backbencher gave the Prime Minister's plan a guarded response.
I'm very cautious on this because I know that some of my colleagues have jobs and outside work that they do, and that means them having to give up changing their lifestyle. We have to be careful about this. We have to realise that we're dealing with human beings who have families and responsibilities. So whilst, as I've said before, the first duty must be to Parliament, to constituency and to the work we do for our country, any changes I think should be evolutionary.
Evolutionary. So some people's lifestyles may need to change, and we don't want to do that. We want to maintain the status quo. So when it comes to members of Parliament, when it comes to politicians, leave it alone. They shouldn't have to adjust their lifestyles. But perhaps you remember this guy from some months ago when he was talking about universal credit, and at the time there was a debate whether Boris Johnson was going to maintain the uplift to universal credit, the £20. £20 now. £20 uplift to people who are on universal credit. And this is what he had to say instead.
I think that this is a balance. It has to be judged very carefully. I think there are people that quite like getting the extra £20, but maybe they don't need it. So there needs to be
How do you know?
Proper, because people are all different in different circumstances. So you can't box everyone into the same category, but the government has an overall responsibility to deal with the national finances as well. And that's what they must now do.
So Ian Duncan's this wrong?
I think that there needs to be a balance to this. He may not be wrong in all situations, but to have this blanket benefit uplifted permanently, I don't think is sustainable.
So it's not sustainable to give people who are on universal credit, people who are struggling, £20 a week extra. Because, you know, they may need to, well, he wants those people to adjust their lifestyle. We're taking it away, and you have to adjust to that. But when you're a politician and you have a second job where you're earning hundreds of thousands of pounds a year, don't touch that, because, you know, these MPs are struggling at the moment. £82,000 a year. How are they supposed to survive? You know, they're probably queuing up at food banks because £82,000 a year obviously isn't enough for these politicians. And let's not talk about expenses, okay? One MP, Ian Paisley Jr., I think from 2019 to 2020, claimed £245,000 in expenses. Almost £250,000 in expenses. And he earns £82,000 a year, minimum. And these people are talking about, you know, don't take away our second job because we're struggling to survive. Or people will have to make adjustments. And remember, these people have families. So when it comes to people on universal credit who have families, well, you know, we all have to adjust. But when it's an MP who has a family and is already earning £82,000 a year and has a job on the side, no. These people should not have to adjust. This is ridiculous. It's hypocritical. It's disgusting, because the MPs are already earning a significant amount of money. If they can't live on that, they can go and do something else. Many people who are on universal credit have no option. They can't go and do something else. Many people are already working multiple jobs and on universal credit. They have no choice. You have a choice. And so this is disgusting behaviour, but this is to be expected. Now, whether Boris Johnson actually brings this in or not, I don't know. Unfortunately, the Labour Party are only talking about eliminating consultancy positions and director positions in companies. That's not enough. You need to eliminate all second jobs. Let me know in the comment section, guys, what you think about all of this. As always, your comments are greatly appreciated. Thanks a lot.